am filming for the first time at my new setup with my new vanity mirror that has a light and everything, and I am just like thrilled. Okay, so I might take a little bit to adjust like the lighting and everything, but here I am. Now I don't have to film in like a 2-hour window of the day based on the sunlight because now I have this. Ooh. Okay, so today I wanted to just show you guys, I just did my morning skincare video and I wanted to just like really quick follow up with this video of my like everyday makeup. So for those of you guys who don't know, I am now a stay-at-home mom and I have 2 kids and it gets crazy, and Monday through Friday I really have super limited time. I love to sit at my vanity on the days where I have like 3 hours to get ready. My husband's here watching the kids and I can just take my time and relax. I love that, okay? But on the Monday through Friday, I do not have that, especially not in the morning, okay? So instead of sitting at this nice vanity with my light and everything, during the week, I have this in my bedroom. This desk and everything is only not in my bedroom because it doesn't fit anymore. This fit in our old house, doesn't fit in our master anymore, so now it's in the guest room. So now the guest room, when we don't have guests, which is most of the time, is now my personal getting ready room with my nice little desk that I've had for forever. And now I just keep this basket of goodies in the bedroom in like a special compartment in my dresser, which has a big mirror on it. It doesn't have a light or anything, but it's fine. It's a big mirror on it. I just use daylight and I do my quick slap it on there. It takes me anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes to do my makeup, depending on how much or how little I put on. Some days it's like 3 products, some days it's the whole thing, just depending on what my kids allow me to do. But max, I'm getting like 20 minutes. So I just figured I would show you guys what that looks like, and so you guys can really understand, like, okay, this is what I'm doing Monday through Friday, and then on the weekends when I'm uploading crazy videos, you know that that's like my weekend time when I have a lot of time to get ready and I can do crazier stuff. Some beauty blenders in here. I have a little cup with some brushes. I have a little hand mirror as well, just in case I want to get nice and close up. My fan. Also, I clean my brushes about once every week, once every 2 weeks. And when I do that, I also kind of come in here and exchange a couple of the things that I have in here. Like the base products don't really change too much, maybe a primer or a setting spray here and there. But the palettes that I keep in here do kind of switch out and stuff like that. So I'll just kind of let you know that as well. This is what's currently in here. I love all the stuff that's in here. It's great for that everyday makeup bag. So first I'm going in with the Wet n Wild primer and setting spray in the Cool Cucumber, and as you can see, I've absolutely used these to the bone, that I'm like totally using up the last little bits in this video. So if you have any recommendations for hydrating primers and setting sprays that you love, definitely let me know. And then I'm going to be going in with a combination of the e.l.f. filter Halo Glow liquid filter and the Revolution Super Dewy Skin Tint. On the days that I am really limited on time and only doing a couple products, I will only use the e.l.f. by itself, buff it in with a brush. But on the days that I have extra time, I like to add the Revolution Dewy Skin Tint on top just to punch up the coverage. That dewy skin tint has like I would say a low medium coverage. Like it's very close to a medium coverage, and I absolutely love it, you guys. I cannot recommend either of these products more. I love them both individually and mixed together. They are so awesome, and they are a perfect everyday base for me. So I'm just going to use a beauty sponge, and I have this green set that I got from Amazon in my everyday makeup, along with some other brushes, but I kind of wanted to have my own set in my bedroom so I didn't have to, take my brushes back and forth anytime I wanted to do like my everyday makeup versus getting into full glam. So I will link this brush set down below, and it comes with 4 sponges, and I really like it. So I am just buffing that in, and then I'm going to go in with the NYX Professional Color Corrector under the eyes. I use a color corrector every single time that I am putting on concealer. So I just go ahead and put this on first just so I can use a light layer of this and a light layer of concealer. I feel like that works so much better for me than just piling on the concealer. Like, I like to just have a nice little color corrector, and I have a different one that I use for like my glam, but this one's really good too. So I just go ahead and use that before I put on concealer. But before that, I'm going to put on some bronzer, which I am using the e.l.f. Halo Glow filter. Sorry, that is like so hard for me to remember for some reason. I use this as a bronzer mixed with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in a tan shade for me. When I am fake tanned, I use the Halo Glow in this tan shade all over the face, but on the days that I am not fake tanned, like today, I will use it as a glowy bronzer, and I just mix in the Camo Concealer to give me some more coverage. I don't always do that, but again, I'm kind of showing you every single step, and then I'll just let you guys know the things that I leave out when I'm crunched for time. So if I'm crunched for time, I just use the Halo Glow by itself, but you know, takes like 2 extra seconds to also put on the Camo Concealer, so no big deal. And then I'm going to add this Wet n Wild concealer. This is a perfect everyday concealer. I love it so much. It's so quick to put on. It is such a good color match for me. They have a few different shades, and it just melts right into the skin. Like, it just blends so fast, and it's not heavy even though it's a cream kind of stick. I love it so much. And then I also really like these Wet n Wild stick blushes. They also have contour and highlight in this like stick form. But today I'm going to be using the Rare Beauty blush. I also love this. This is just a little mini that I got. I think at Christmas I got like a gift set that had a mini blush, highlight, liquid lipstick, and the mascara. So I just have the little minis over here in my everyday makeup right now. I really like this. I will say you want to do one side at a time. If you put dots on both sides, by the time you get to that second side to blend, it's kind of dried down and it won't move. So put it on and then blend it in as you go. And then I like the CoverGirl Clean Fresh pressed powder. I like it all over the face, but I have been using this just under the eyes. It's very brightening, and then using this Essence 24-hour coverage on the rest of my face because it's just more like my shade. If I had the CoverGirl in a shade that was actually appropriate for my entire face, I would just use that all over. But since it's a little bit too light, I'll use it under the eyes as like a brightening shade, and then use the Essence Cover. It's like a powder foundation on the rest of my face. If I'm super crunched for time, I just throw that Essence, like I'll put on the Halo Glow, and then I will just throw that Essence powder right on top. As like a super quick base if I have very limited time, and then I'll immediately go in with powders. Like, I won't bother with concealer, cream, bronzer, nothing like that. I'll do just a quick little coverage, go in with my powders, and call it a day. So here I'm showing you all the different palettes I currently have in this little thing. I tend to keep my Revolution palettes over here because I don't use them in videos anymore because they're discontinued. They were both YouTuber collaborations that I really love. And then I also don't use this Benefit palette that I have on camera because I like to just use my cruelty-free stuff on camera. That is what my whole channel is about. Like, I only use cruelty-free skincare and hair care and makeup. But I accidentally bought that Benefit palette thinking that Benefit was cruelty-free, and it's not. I totally got duped. So yeah, I just don't use it on camera. So I tend to leave those in my everyday makeup because when I do sit down to film over here, I film with all my cruelty-free stuff. So today I'm using my Tarte Amazonian Clay. This is the Clay Play 2 palette. It has bronzer, blush, highlight, and some eyeshadows. Now, on most days, I actually skip highlighter these days. I'll just go for a glowy brush a glowy bronzer and blush and call it a day. But again, today I'm kind of showing you every single thing. So I also use the highlight in this palette. Then I'm going in with the Essence Brow Wow, fiber brow thing. And I just go through and you can see the difference here that makes. It kind of just tames my brows, adds some color, adds some fiber. And some days I'll leave it just like this and call it a day. And I think that's totally fine. And then other days, if I want to add a little bit more, something, if I have a little bit more time, I use the e.l.f. Brow Lift, as you see here, and I just fill in my tail. I have kind of been letting my brows go wild these days. I don't over pluck them anymore, so I don't have to spend a lot of time filling them in. I just really need help in the tail area of the brow. I just need to fill in my little tail and just call it a day. Even that is like super light, barely did anything kind of thing, but it helps in person a lot more than you can see on camera. And then I currently have this little e.l.f. bite-sized palette also in this little everyday basket over here, but today I'm just going to use the Clay Play 2 palette just because, I already had it out, whatever, but I do like the e.l.f. bite size. I have a couple of the small Wet n Wild palettes as well, the eyeshadow palettes, and yeah, I definitely don't do eyeshadow every day. I skip this a lot of the time, or I'll just throw my bronzer up in the crease of my eye. That's about it, and call it a day. But again, if I have that extra 3 minutes, if my baby is really cooperating with me, then yeah, I will throw on some nice sparkly eyeshadows, give my eyes a little bit more of a pop, have a little bit more fun. I don't do anything extravagant, obviously. It still has to be really, really fast. So yeah. And then I'm going to go in with the Essence Lash Princess mascara. You can see the difference right there. I absolutely love this mascara, and you guys, I honestly don't even curl my lashes anymore. I just realized that it doesn't even really make that big of a difference for me. And then I have this little mason jar over here that I keep a lot of my tinted lip balms, lippy sticks, stuff that's easy to throw on. And I just have a bunch of different shades that I'm going to show you and some glosses that I'm going to show you, and we'll be out of here. I have a couple of these. I have Berry Bliss, or Berry, the Berry Bliss. What is this? Oh, Bliss You. I have the Bliss You Berry. That's like the dupe for something else. And then I have like a nude, but it must be in my purse at the moment. And then I have this from Physicians Formula, just another nude. I just have a problem. I just have a problem. And then I got this one from a friend recently, the Burt's Bees Shimmer Lip Balm in Caramel. Birthday, so sweet. And then I also really love my NYX Butter Glosses for every day. I know some of these are like oldie but goodies, but like these have stuck around for a reason. Like there's a reason that NYX still makes these. So cute. It really works for anything. You can do pink, red, berry, nude, everything. Last but certainly not least, of course, you want to use a setting spray. I just have the Milani Make It Last in here. There's like the full 20 minutes, and I tried to show you guys throughout where I would stop or what I would do differently to like shave off time. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. All my other socials will be listed down below, and I will see you guys in another video very soon. Bye.